I'm just gonna wait for the next 30 seconds.
Yeah. Hey, don't sniff my ear.
If y'all don't know why I'm waiting, it's because these videos aren't being posted because my videos are being canceled and not being able to stream after 30 seconds. Don't know what it is, so... So I'm just gonna wait until it hits 33 seconds. And we're up, y'all. So I figured it out.
Say goodbye to the doggy. The Doge.
So what was happening was everything got... whenever my PlayStation Network account got... whenever it expired, since I couldn't stream or do anything online, my YouTube account disconnected from my PlayStation, and so I had to go into my settings and actually reconnect myself. So, well, y'all, I've got two viewers already, and it's only a minute into the video. So, let me know in the comments, because it's going to be Brad and someone else. Probably Brad, and I'm willing to say Bryce. If I'm 100% for this, then I'm going to be so hyped. So people who watch all of these videos, people who are an avid watcher or like one of my few fans, they will notice that some of the ratings here are a little bit different. You'll notice that one, Jalen Strong, is now a 76 overall because as a captain, the new captain, because we took a hit with Malik Anderson being out for the next 5 weeks. So that's not good for us, but now we have Jalen Strong going up. His speed is now a 93. He's got a 93 acceleration. That 90 spec catch and the 90 catch in traffic. I mean, dude's going to be a monster. And then also our second captain who is going to get his next start today. Look at those stats. I moved him from a 63 to a 69, and I found a way to completely beef his stats because since he's a quarterback, he doesn't need awareness. So I really just lowered his awareness stats and buffed up everything else. So now he's got an 81 short accuracy, 76 deep accuracy, which is really good considering that his last one was 69, 90 throw power, which was previously at an 86. He's got an 87 speed, which was previously at like a 75. Really, really, really great boost. And I feel like now he's actually a really high caliber QB that just has a lower rating. So those are the two offensive captains right now. And then Emmanuel Ogba, I made an executive decision and I moved him to left end. And then I boosted up his overall 5 points also. So he was a 78, I believe. And then he moved up to an 83. Those stats are nothing to be messed with right now. I mean, 89 block shedding, which is actually a 90, but because he has no confidence, because our team is winless right now. Same thing, 81 tackle, 80 finesse move, 85 power move. I actually think that I changed my offensive scheme, but I'm doing a multiple episode day today. So right now I'm in a zone run because at the time we were running zone run because we had Kaepernick, and I don't feel comfortable with him because he has like an awful carrying stat. And so I'm gonna run this first game with zone run, and if I feel like it's not doing what I want to do, then I'm gonna move back to a running gun. Actually, I think I'm just going to do the other way around. I'm going to start... Where's the running gun offense? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here probably. Running gun right here. And then I'll do a West Coast offense. I moved us to a 4-3 because we have more linemen than we do good linebackers, and so it just made more sense for us to have less linebackers on the field because we don't have as many. That's just common math. But we did have more than what I was comfortable with leaving. So I mean, like, we have 278s. Guy is our worst lineman, but I mean, it's what we got. And then we got Paysinger, Greenway, Hayward. We got Godfrey, Terrence Newman. And then our next captain, we have Demarius Randall, who now is a 93 speed. So, I mean, good luck burning on him, because it's not going to happen. Just telling you, it's not going to, unless you got like Lucky White, Jakeem Grant, or someone else like that, just a complete speedster. Who's another one? You got Rashad Perryman. That's all I could think of. Marquise Goodwin, someone like that. Jalen Strong and Demarius Randall. I was doing practice mode for like a good half hour, and they were just tearing each other up, because both of them are 93 speed, 93 acceleration. And it was so enjoyable, because I was just tossing it up to them, just seeing what they could do. So right now, here's what we got scouted. This dude doesn't count, because we had our tutorial up. I forgot to turn tutorials off, and so they made me scout this dude, but he's from Nebraska. Nebraska doesn't fit with our theme. But, I mean, obviously, you can see we don't have very much looking up for us. I mean, we got this dude this halfback who's a gem. Too bad we don't need halfbacks. But, I mean, he's supposed to be a mid-third rounder, but he's actually projected to be a second-round pick, so, I mean, that's good. But, I mean, everyone else you can see, fourth rounder that's undrafted, fourth rounder undrafted, fourth undrafted, third undrafted, third undrafted, third undrafted, third that's a sixth, second that's a sixth, second that's a fourth, second that's undrafted. It's just not looking great. I mean, we got this fourth rounder, sixth rounder, seventh. We got this one dude who's actually undrafted talent, but I mean, there's got to be one gem. There has to, out of all of the players that work with our theme, there has to be one gem. And if it is the last thing that this series does, I will find him. I swear I will find that gem. Probably will be the last thing I do, but we're going to go with these color rushes. I'm still surprised that they don't have, like your main color, your team color is red, and you don't have a red helmet. Like, even these guys have green helmets. There we go. The 1980s helmets, or I might do the 1980s helmets are all we got. I like that. I mean, if we had red helmets, that'd be so nice. That'd be so awesome. But I mean, it's whatever. So I mean, I think I forgot to actually move Burke up to starter, but I'll do that as soon as we get in the game. We're gonna have Burke starting. And if he starts to mess up, if he starts to struggle, then we'll have to throw Cap in. But I mean, honestly, I'm tired of Cap. I was so tired of Nick Foles that we fired him. But I mean, listen, Kaepernick's a 78 overall quarterback, I believe, something like that. If we can get good, he's a 74 overall. But I mean, if we can get a good trade for him, like a team that needs a quarterback, I don't see a reason why we couldn't get a draft pick for him, like a third rounder, second rounder, you know. Maybe throw in a player in a position that we need, like D-line. But I'm so happy I can stream again, y'all. Like, this is... I've been waiting to stream all weekend. And everything went wrong all weekend. And finally I'm able to, and I'm so happy. Now, if only our hiatus can end in a win, you know what I mean? This looked good for us. Number 65 is stupid. Can't stay on the ball. Ooh, that was almost caught. Ooh, okay. Defensive snapping. I'm not gonna lie though. I had so much trouble passing the ball when I was doing practice mode, because EO was just like, EO's sitting right here, and I had so much trouble getting anything done. Like, I couldn't pass the ball at all. Just because there was so much pressure. And I mean, that's a really good... Oh, they got DeAndre Hopkins. I don't even check who's on the team, so I mean... So that's what the team looks like now. EO's so small compared to all of them. Oh, there, Demarius Randall, number 4. I need to find a good playbook for this defense, because I mean, I'm just doing a base defense because I don't have any... Our team really doesn't have an identity at this point, and so I'm not sure what I want to do. But I mean, if you have any suggestions, anybody on the team, if anybody has any suggestions for what I should do playbook wise, let me know, because that's really something that I would be happy to test. Because I mean, a base playbook on defense is sort of boring. I mean, it's been getting the job done most of the time, but I mean, it's sort of boring. Pats D, 3-4 and 4-3. I might try that next game. I might try that. The Pats defense, I'll try that. I learned this one from Flemlo Raps. Oh, I forgot to change cap. I'm doing that right now. Bye, cap. Flemlo was talking about you, Brad. I was on a stream. I was on a stream watching it, and someone asked him. They were like, "Who are your favorite YouTubers?" And one of his first things he said was, "Well, I mean, obviously my boy, Param." And I was like, "Oh, I know that guy."
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case,
oh no! You see, everything was starting to look good, and then Matt Carey. No, this was live stream yesterday, I believe. It was yesterday's live stream for him. Whenever he does his Georgia State live stream, you know what I'm talking about? I can't remember. It might have been... Your live stream was Friday, and his was Saturday, I think. No, I think that's right. I think yours was Friday. But yeah, his was like the day after yours, because I remember I was like, I never watched this many live streams. I watched one like 2 days in a row, so I think it was yesterday. No, he did not stay in bounds. Yeah. Well, that was the first one I had watched of it, and I was really enjoying it, and then someone asked that question. I was enjoying myself, because that was a fun series to watch. I wish that I had a PS3 so I could play NCAA, because I feel like I would love doing a series for it. But, ooh, defense holding up. Defense holding up. But, anyways, yeah. There was at one point where someone asked him, they were like, "You need to do FIFA on your channel," and he was like, "I don't play that foreign football. I play American football. This is an American football channel." And I just real slick put it. That's not happening again. That happened once, and I'm not doing that again. That's not happening again. No, thank you. You see, anybody who watches these videos knows that last episode, I can't remember who it was, but the team I played, I think it was the 49ers, did that to me, and I was so upset because they were like slapping us. It was like 30 something to 12, and they just fake field goal. It was like 4th and 4, and they made it. They scored. They were like 4th and 4 on the 13, and they scored on it, and I was so upset. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go. Burke looks so much better. Burke looks so much better. But yeah, anyways, they said that he should play FIFA on his channel, and he said that he doesn't play that foreign football, and that he was an American football channel. And I saw this as an opportunity, and I just plugged it in real quick, and I said, well, I play both on my channel. And he saw the comment, and he was like, listen, man, I'm not even upset. That was such a slick plug-in. And I was like, thank you very much.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Woo. Let's go, Gronk. Making the play, buddy. I mean, this defeats the purpose of having a running gun offense, but I'm so afraid to call the read option because early in the season it was so counterproductive. What the hell? Well, there you go. That was my first cuss. Free promotion. Yep, that's exactly what that was. I was just like, this is an opportunity. And you know me, I don't waste opportunities unless it's first downs or touchdowns, because then I'm probably going to waste this one. I'm going to try and get some edge blocking. In the next Madden, they need to make it to where you can have multiple motions in one play. Because, I mean, I do not believe... Oh, come on. Well, the injury bug has struck again, and Kenyon Barner, our up-and-coming star at running back, is hurt, and now our flex back is playing. And that's not a bad thing. Sheesh. Come on. I'm taking my points. You, out of everybody, know why I'm taking my points, Brad. I'm just taking my 3. I'm like you. For a second I was like, should I do it? And then I was like, no, I will not. I watched too many Pear and Crow videos. Shots fired. Listen, man, I had to say it. I mean, if you watch the series, so you know, so you can fire shots at me for everything. Because I mean, you don't get 0-5 for playing well. I would just like to point out that I messed up there. I was too busy talking smack, and I messed up. Sit down! Tyron Crawford is not playing with you, dude. Started 2nd in inches, ended 3rd in inches, dude. I had no clue what they're going to do here. I'm going to blitz, though. I mean, they converted, but I mean... I'm going to do cover 2 man right here. Dude needs to sit down. Okay. 93 speed. Demarius Randall was not playing with Jeremy Hill. Yeah, I think we're due for another playbook.
trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, three-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield.
I can't wait until I can find a job, get a laptop, so I can start to edit videos. I was about to say, there's no way that all that twinkle toe stuff is going to get him anywhere. If you're going to dance around like that, join ballet. Don't play football. Ooh, lockdown. Kick that field goal. I honestly thought that I was going to give up a touchdown when the drive started because I was doing so bad, but we sort of locked it down. We started to. I need to start getting the ball to Jalen. Because I mean, now that we're missing our best performing running back, we need to start hitting our receivers more. There's Jalen. I mean, look, he's got a +2 speed advantage, +1 speed advantage. I mean, I was trying to see. Now I'm even more upset. One of my favorite players from Ohio State just got me. I gave you an overall boost and you still overthrew it. Like, that was a wide open receiver and he overthrew the ball. Okay. This is why we lose games, y'all. Thank you, EO, because apparently Ta'amu cannot tackle. I do need to start running more of an option offense because it would give me more freedom. Like, I need to start playing more, putting more option plays in. Good job. Crawford is snapping. That's like, well, I mean, it says that it's his first tackle, but I'm pretty sure that he had another one earlier. That might be like an assist or something. I don't know, like half a tackle. I don't know how you can get half a tackle, but... No clue. I went to take control of the safety, and that's why when Terrence Newman that's why when I took control of Terrence Newman, he ran over sideways, because I was trying to take control of the safety who was to the side of him. But it's okay, we can come back. It's the second quarter. We're fine. I'm just glad that we haven't been blown out yet, although we aren't being blown out yet. This game is already an improvement from usual events. I mean, I don't know how how D'Anthony Thomas is going to perform. I mean, right now he doesn't look too bad, because I mean he's able to make some sort of catch. He's able to make catches, which I mean obviously because he was a receiver, but I mean, gone. You see how fast he is? Like, so fast. I don't want to do this twice in a row. I'm not doing that play twice in a row. Nowhere really that open. First sack this season, 3 of them in this game.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it. Back to throw here.
I held X.
Joey Bosa in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Oh God. This is where we struggle. I'm gonna see if I can hit him. I mean, you got one safety. And the ball was overthrown.
But his hands, I think he has such great hands that oftentimes he uses those either throw offensive guys away or show the hands and then get past them when they try and block him.
Oh, that pump's awful. I don't know why it does that. Like, I had perfect power, and then as soon as I hit the accuracy, the punt just like the punt meter swung way down, and so it was awful. If anybody is familiar with why it does that, please let me know. Let's go, Terrence. Redeem yourself. Even though it was my mistake, redeem yourself. What we haven't had, we have not had a defensive. We haven't had a defensive play in a while. Like, we haven't had a forced fumble or an interception, a huge sack. That stuff just, we haven't had it, and we need to start getting it because that's the only way that I foresee us winning is by getting turnovers. Like, our offense can't work 50% of the time, and our defense works 75% of the time. Good job, good job. That's what I'm talking about, like a TFL, that was good. Paysinger, Spence was back in the backfield before they had the chance. Let's go. Let's go. That's Hayward. 3rd and 18. I'm going with a cover 2 here. And I don't know who I want to take, who I want to use. User. I'm going to user my man Greenway. Let's go, Chad. Oh, let's go. What? Oh, come on. I didn't think he caught that. That was a BS truck. Like, I'm pretty sure that he went out of a falling animation.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it. Is the biggest key to that.
It seems like every single thing I do, they have the perfect counter. So I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. That's heavy tight end. I'm going cover 3 right here. That's heavy on the tight end. What I need him to slip up once. I need him to slip up and throw a bad pass, throw a sloppy throw. As soon as he does that, I'm on him. I recant my last statement. I swear I'm not bad at this game. I'm not great, but I'm not bad. Let's go. Let's go. 4th down, so now it's 13-3.
offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets it.
Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them.
Let's go, D'Anthony. Get us back to midfield. Get us back to the technical 0-yard line for kicks. I don't know. Don't know where I was going with that.
And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive when you had to punt it away.
No matter what's on my offense right here, the punter won't resist that.
I'm trying to snap on D. I just can't. I can't figure out how I'm supposed to. Like, I'm used to playing like a bend don't break type of defense, but when you don't have a really consistent defense, it's a struggle to play that because the bend don't break translates into bend sometimes and break sometimes. It's like a dry spaghetti noodle. You don't know when it's gonna break.
It's an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Let's go, Jalen. Dude, if I can tie this game before we get into the second half. Ooh, that was risky. I regretted that as soon as I threw it. I thought that was a zone coverage and it was a man coverage. And if it was what I thought it was cover 3. And in cover 3, that little out route.
Hey, the defense is in this game as well. They wanted to make it a tough third down. They were able to do so on that last play, preventing a big gain.
I mean, I don't think it's too much to ask to get 7. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can get this open. Nope. Do I go for it? No, there's so much game left. There's game left.
What was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do?
There we go. There we go.
Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the
Oh my god. Yo, we just got the ball back. We just got the ball back. So I'll show you what just happened. Okay, so we punt it. The ball bounces back and hits number 33. The ball hits number 33 in the back. Like right here. The ball hits number 33 in the back. And then Scooby Wright comes in and scoops it. Because it hit 33, it counts as a live ball and it counts as a fumble. And so we just recovered a muff punt. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard of. Y'all, what is going on? That is so crazy. Okay, I've never seen that. I've been playing Madden for years and I have never ever seen that. And there goes Demarius. And there goes, I don't know why I said Demarius. There goes D'Anthony Thomas ruining it. But I've never seen that before. Like, that is the most messed up chain of events I've ever seen. I should have stopped running. You have full permission. You have full permission to use that. I'm gonna go back and cut and crop that. That way I can. I'm gonna post that on Instagram. I'm just gonna kick a field goal. I mean, it makes me sad that that doesn't result in a touchdown.
So they'll have 2 remaining here
But I mean, I can't let this opportunity go without points, so goes right down the middle, 13-6. I mean, it's better than 13-3, which would have been the score had we not had, like, miracles on the field.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the board before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I'm still in shock. Like Brad, has anything like that ever happened to you before? Like, I know that some crazy things have happened on your Dreadnoughts franchise, but I don't recall anything like that ever happening. And I've been watching since you started making your channel, so.
First down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Sit down. Just go to halftime, dude. Like, never that lucky, ever. We're just going to watch the halftime show. We are going to watch this halftime report because it is going to be on here. I guarantee you it's going to be on here. Let's roll those highlights. Awful pick. Don't know how that was catching traffic. This is like Jets highlights with the one highlight that we had.
Sticking with the same drive. Defense will get to the QB here. This will go for a loss of 8.
That looks like I hurt. I'm just waiting for the play.
So that's it for us at the ESPN studio.
It didn't make the highlight reel. That's a game-changing opportunity. That resulted in 3 points. That's upsetting. I've been robbed of a highlight, y'all. I call mutiny. Return team. You lose your job. It's Gronk. How are you the tight end and you still commit block in the back? Like, that was the highlight of our game earlier. My one question. What is the purpose of sliding? Like, I know that was an awful decision, and I threw it because I don't trust Burke to throw that corner route because he overthrows it every single time. But why slide? If you would have set your feet, then you would have made a tackle. But sliding results in a pick becoming a pick six. Like he said. It'll be fine. I feel like we can come back. I say that every single time. But the good thing is, usually it's 20-6 before halftime. We are making improvements. Our team is getting better, and you can tell because the score keeps getting smaller and smaller for the opposing team. I mean, it don't matter because we're still losing all the games, and if I'm not careful, my coach is going to get fired. But come on, Doriel. You have a height advantage over every single one of those dudes, and you still can't bring the ball down. Like, that's essentially the only reason why I have him starting, because I really don't like him as a receiver. He's unreliable, and he can't really help me that often. But I mean, I get that we're trying to make like a storyline out of Burke, but sometimes he's really just unreliable.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defense.
I'm pulling it, Brad. I'm pulling it. I'm gonna do it.
Understanding positioning and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it up
Yep.
the field. Complete. Richardson has it. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Fitzpatrick on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the
I stayed down way too long. I should have jumped up quicker when I realized it was a pass.
People like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
5 yards to go for the offense. First down and goal.
Hey, there we go. Goal on Spain, y'all.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do.
I would like to say, though,
Down near the goal line after not much there that time.
even though the offense, a lot of the mistakes are because I actually throw picks. The reason I throw the picks is because I take the passes that I really don't want to throw, but the one I want to throw, I'm afraid that Burt can't make. And so it's like I can't even play smart football because none of our quarterbacks can make the throws. Like that corner route, Burke is the only one who overthrows it. Every single QB we've got. Cap, Burke, I even tried Mannion during practice and he can't. He is pitiful. Get out of his way! Oh my god. But if we can get something, if we can get some sort of scheme that helps us, then like we just need something that can give us that can give us success. Like if I can get one deep safety.
It's amazing what one decision can do and the chain of events.
Come on, Strong. That's right, just sit there, dude. I gave you 93 speed and you still couldn't break him off. Like you have a +2 speed advantage and a +15 release advantage and he still couldn't break him off. There we go, Paul. Paul Richardson. Will he have the speed? No. But that's helpful. 10 for 21. Here's the thing, though. He's thrown 2 interceptions, but he still has almost 200 yards of passing today. And I mean, that's good. That stuff's the stuff that gives us huge XP. That's a first down. Let's go. DeAnthony Thomas gets his first touchdown as a running back. First rushing TD of his career. Is this the start of a comeback? I hope so. What I want to do is trade Kaepernick off.
Let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
As you understand very well from our time together visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to
But what I'm afraid of is I'm afraid that if I trade Cap off, then we won't have any more quarterbacks if Burke gets injured. Because if Berkovici gets injured, then our T will actually be screwed.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Oh, Hopkins is an absolute glitch, y'all. Not even joking.
10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down.
So what should I do? Do you think that I should take the chance and try to pick up a position that could help us with Cap, or do you think I should keep Kaepernick in case of injury?
Take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Because that's the only reason why I didn't trade him off before the episode.
If you're a football guy,
Is because I didn't know what I wanted to do with him yet.
think right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Fitzpatrick. And his pass.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jeremy Hill there was the intended target. And it'll bring up
Third down, cover 3, so.
Running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Fitzpatrick now. Surveying the field. And able to
Come on.
that one goes for 13 yards.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick.
So what do you think I need to trade for? Do I need to trade for... need to try and get another QB? Do I need to try and get O-line, D-line? What do you think our team need is right now?
They build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Jets first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw here.
Fitzpatrick to throw it.
Let's go, Hayward.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him.
Adam Hayward. Second sack of the game.
Sack there, and it's second down.
And plays like that
I'm trying to get them out of field goal range.
on the previous play, but gave you about
Because if they get another field goal range, it'll be 30-13, and there will be no way that I come back.
nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Let's go, EO. He's out of field goal range right now. He's out. So now I just got to keep him out.
Oklahoma State in there to drop him, and that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL.
Now I've just got to keep them out of field goal range.
Drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
I don't know who has Jamie Collins right now because remember we did the fantasy draft. So the players don't actually have the same... So the teams don't actually have the same players.
Sticks on 4th.
They're back in field goal range.
One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing
I will search for Jamie Collins though because I've heard that he gets
look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that. They didn't get the first down.
that would have been a block.
Carry the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So
Jamie Collins would be a great idea.
last one helps him stretch out the lead.
I don't know what happened on that. I pressed square to dive, but he just stood there.
Points out of every possession, and so far they've done a nice job of that.
And he's up past the
I mean, there's Jamie Collins, there's Sean Smith, there's Danny Shelton,
getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that
Chris Harris, I believe, went to Kansas.
put together a scoring drive, but they're still very
Don't quote me on that though.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves.
Yeah, you're right. It is fair that the defense gets this upgrade, and I mean, I'm sort of thinking that the defense is why we're losing, because you can't expect the offense to never make mistakes.
goes right side, complete to Grum. They give him 13.
You can't expect the offense to be perfect because it's just not going to happen. Offense is going to make mistakes. I mean, if you're throwing 15 to 20 passes a game, one of them is going to get picked off if you've got realistic stats.
Able to dump it over the top to him.
I mean, I've got 25 passes right now.
That'll bring up second down.
So, I mean, it was bound that 1 or 2 was going to get picked.
So 2nd and 10 here.
especially with a quarterback that's not the greatest. 2 deep safety, so I can't just dump it off. Come on. I need something. I need to have some sort of support on the O-line. Usually they're good. Usually the O-line's good. And the thing is, oh, they've got their safety down again, but I mean... I made a huge mistake giving Jalen Strong the upgrade, because I mean, even with the upgrade, he's not doing well. He was doing better without the upgrade than he was with the upgrade. Sheesh. So, I mean, don't know what to say about that. I mean, I believe that was Eric Decker, who's like a million years old. We need to get a win. I mean, right now I'm like past like the whole we're gonna make it to playoffs thing, because obviously we're not. But I mean, I'm just trying to win a game. Because I'm trying not to just get fired. You know what I mean? I mean, if I do get fired, then I'm just gonna make another coach. And just go with the same team. Oh, come on. Hey, Brad, what do we like to call that?
That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them. Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. He's got Fuller. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
33-13, y'all.
Again, he's been a busy man thus far. I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
We'll have to call that a bitch route.
You got to go to the marker, know where it is. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th. Hey, in this league,
Excuse my language, but
too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can. Arizona getting ready to go as they take.
but you're right. We do call that cheese.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive. I hear my old college coach right now.
Any NFL caliber defensive back would have been able to make a pick on that play.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game. Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Fresh set of runs here. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long. Yeah, better against man than zone, or better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. And they're going to speed things up.
Believe it or not, I actually... Regis.
He'll drop the throw. Complete on the right side to Greenbacker. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that? Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots.
We need to commemorate that last play because it was the first play where Wayne Beckham did something right in the game. Like, he didn't drop the ball. He made a catch, and it was amazing. Now, if only he could do it consistently, then I would consider giving him his starting spot back. His speed is too much. He's too fast.
So a bit of
a struggle here in this one after the great week last week. And after the last drive, I looked over. I don't think our camera saw it, but he just kind of went over by himself on the end of the bench. You could just tell visibly frustrated.
And that's probably good that he went by himself to gather his thoughts as opposed to going up and down the sideline, raging a little bit, demanding the football, wanting to know what was going on.
Doriel.
That could really cause problems amongst the team.
Okay, if I don't take initiative, then we're not going to ever win games, so I'm going to go for this halfback toss. I mean, D'Anthony Thomas is a 93 speed. Let's go. Oh, he didn't score on it, but listen, man. I wasn't even going to go for that. I was going to take the field goal, and now we're closer to making a comeback. But, I mean, did they just... Who jumped? Who jumped? Let's go. I mean, it's not going to do anything, but I'm going to accept it just so they have a penalty on record. Because, you know, I'm just that kind of dude. Don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to run the ball again. Just try to do a halfback power. What I need a power back. Because all of my backs are speed backs. Let's go. But I can't really be selective. Here's my thing. I don't want to be too quick to say that D'Anthony... Yeah, buddy. I went for it 2 times, and one time it didn't work, the other time it did. It's just like a flip of the coin, you know? Every once in a while you're going to get it right. I did go for it earlier, they ended up scoring because I was like 2 yards short. But I did throw like a drag route, so it was a bad decision by me. But I mean, right now we're 13 points down, and we've got 4.5 minutes. So I mean, we've got plenty of time to come back. Good old bitch route. That route honestly makes me upset a little, because it's like, there's a reason why nobody's covering it. Okay, here is what makes me upset. A defensive end with a high awareness rating would have made this play. But because EO, who is right here, that's EO. Because he's right here, he comes through and he wraps around, and look at where he is. You see what he does? He gets back on the block with the quarterback literally touching feet with him, and the quarterback throws the ball away. If this would have been any other defensive end, we're not talking about like even like JJ Watt or something, we're talking about like a Cameron Wake, Robert Quinn type of dude. Like a dude that's really not the greatest, but he's really good. Any half decent lineman would have sacked him. But because he has a low awareness stat, Madden gives cheese like that. His low awareness made it 3rd and inches instead of like 3rd and 5. You know what I mean? That's what awareness does. But it's okay because now he comes through and makes a stop. Let's go, D'Anthony. Make some magic happen, man. I'm not even mad at that. 12 yards. That's 12 yards we wouldn't have gotten without him. Not gonna lie, though. Oh, well, I pressed X to try and quicken the cutscene, but it made me call this play. I'm not gonna keep the play, but. Oh, that's a holding call probably.
What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more
Holding on the defense. Let's go. Let's go.
figure that out themselves?
Where are we? We're on the 25. I'm going to decline it because I think that gives me more yardage. Yeah, it does. It does. I think so. Yeah, it gives me more. I would have been 10 yards back. Break the tackle, buddy. Let's go. 3 yards. Let's go.
After that, as he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere. He lost the football.
Let's go, Joel. I don't know why I even tried to run with him because I knew that I wasn't going to go anywhere. But A for effort. That's been like a dream of mine to have like a fumble on my end. Come on, Doriel. But I would love that, to have a fumble and then the lineman pick it up, and then that O lineman just run through and just like truck people and stuff. Wow, they're telling me to go for it. But I would love to just have like a lineman convert a first down or something on like a 13-yard run or something. I feel like that would be the most hilarious thing to watch. Let's go, Jalen. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, man. I almost didn't throw that pass because every single time I've thrown it deep, it's been picked. Could this be the first win? We're within a touchdown. All we need to do is hold them. We can't let them score anything. No field goal, no nothing. Any points and the game is over because we won't have enough time. They're probably going to go through a full minute and a half in this drive. Sit down. Go down. Thank you. 2nd and 9. Nothing. I'm not going to blitz because I know the second that I blitz, they're going to pass it. But I know they're going to be very run heavy. But I mean, I'm not even going to worry about calling a timeout because I've got the 2-minute warning coming in soon. Okay. That was a late. If you go back and watch that was a very late appearance on the bubble. Like usually you can tell whether it's a run or a pass because the little like disc below them will glow up telling you who has the ball, but it appeared really late, and so it looked like it was a play action, so I dropped back for a pass again. Good job. I felt like they were going to start doing a hurry up, so I stopped them before they started. Come on. There we go. I used those timeouts way too quickly. Let's go. I feel like I might have messed this up. Let's
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And it's taken in at the 9. 35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest.
no timeouts.
One receiver left, 3 to the right.
All we have is this array of hope,
He's going to let it fly.
and it's picked.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Williams. And they'll start out with
That's okay.
position at the 47-yard
Here's what we know.
enemy territory.
We know that our team has officially gotten competitive, because a week ago, the way that the Jets played would have been a 20-point deficit on our part. We would have lost by 20-plus points. And I feel like if we can make one good trade in this episode, then the final game of the episode is going to be a huge building block for us. Let's look at the stats. Burke threw 4 interceptions. I will credit 2 of those to me, and 2 of those to a low deep accuracy rating. Fitzpatrick was 20 for 28, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and I do not remember this, but apparently Emmanuel Ogbah threw a pass. I'm almost 100% positive. Matter of fact, I am 100% positive that he did not throw a 16-yard pass. Might be wrong, though. DeAnthony Thomas was 6 for 37 and 2 touchdowns. He snapped. Carried the team on his back, really. Kadeem Carey was 2 for 5, then he got hurt. No, he didn't get hurt. Kenyon Barner got hurt. 2 for -5 yards, so I mean he really didn't do anything anyways. And then Burke got 1 17-yard run. Beckham had 40 yards. Strong had 5 for 105 and 1 touchdown. Listen, if we had Malik Anderson, who averaged 100 yards a game, yeah, we need someone. We need something. We honestly do. But if we had Malik Anderson back and we had Jalen and Gronk, I mean, look, Paul Richardson had 96 yards. Gronk had 98. Jalen Strong had 105. Back when Malik Anderson was in, he had 100 yards, 110 yards a game. If we had all 4 of these guys in, one, Beckham would be out. Beckham might be getting traded today anyways. I think I'm getting rid of him, because really he's not consistent and I don't want him. So I mean, we do need a 95 plus overall. I agree with you. And I mean, Jalen Strong, Paul Richardson, and I think I'm going to put Kadeem Carey back in at running back and move DeAnthony Thomas to flex receiver. Or maybe if I can find someone in the depth chart who I can try out. Defensive, we had who led in tackles. Spence, my boy Spence led in tackles. And then Guy. Where is EO? EO had 5 tackles, 3 solo. He also tied for the most tackles for loss. Hayward had 2 sacks. Emmanuel had 1. Same thing for Guy. No interceptions. Fumble recoveries. We had Scooby Wright with the fumble recovery, as we all know. He lost 3 yards on it, but... And then on kicking, we had Nick Foles, who was 2 for 2, with the longest of 25. And Tom Hackett had 66 yards punting. On kick return, we had 106 yards on 4 attempts from DeAnthony Thomas. And we had 2 for 48 from Mark Mariani. Same thing, we had 3 for 30 from DeAnthony, and Mariani didn't get to do it. So, I mean, looks like player of our game would have to definitely be D'Anthony Thomas, because I mean he was really the only person who had any sort of beneficial impact. So what I think I'm going to do is I think it is obvious that our run blocking isn't that bad. Like we don't necessarily have a problem in the run blocking category. I feel like our main problem is in the category of pass defense. So what we need someone in the secondary, is what I feel like. That's what I feel like, and I feel like you will agree with me that our secondary is not the best. I just want to check, because Kenyon Barner just got hurt. I want to see what his injury is. He's got a 90 injury. How come all the guys with the high injury stats get injured? Like, isn't the injury thing supposed to prevent you from getting hurt? Looks like the rest of these guys aren't worth upgrading. How much XP does... I mean, we don't even have enough XP to upgrade Burke. So what I want to do is I want to look at our depth chart, figure out who we can trade off. Because I mean, right now the guys that I'm going to trade, I want to trade Colin. I want to trade Beckham, because I mean Malik Anderson will be back in a couple weeks, and until then we can work with Mariani, because I mean Mariani will be decent, and we got Strong, who's a 93 speed. Paul Richardson's got 94 speed. If I need to, I can throw Robert Herron in there, and I might throw D'Anthony Thomas up here just until Malik Anderson gets back, because whenever Malik Anderson gets back, he'll be the starting receiver. But we're just trying to hold off until then. But I mean, there's 1, 2, and then don't know who else I want to trade. But I mean, I feel like we need a safety or something, because I mean we got our 75 overall starter, Charles Godfrey. Corner, we have a 78 and a 76, but I mean Charles Newman is so slow. So I mean, what we'll do is we'll look through, we'll figure out what we got. Free agents, there's no one that we can even halfway think of picking up currently, because nobody's even in our zone. I mean, Western Washington, but that's a punter. We don't need a punter. Kansas State, but I mean, we had him. It'll have to be a separate trade for each. Cap for 95 plus will only be possible for high team need QB and first to third round pick. They're probably pretty accurate on that. So that's what I was actually going to look at first. I'm just going to look at all the teams, figure out who has, like, right here, the Bengals. Second need is a QB, and they don't have corner or safety on their team needs. So what I'll look at is I'll look to see if anybody on their team that we can pick up. Where'd Marcus Peters go? Marcus Peters went to Washington, so I mean Marcus Peters actually is a possibility. Jason McCourty, where'd he go? Rutgers, that's in New York. Alteron Werner went to UCLA. DJ Moore went to Vandy. That's like literally a half hour from my house, Vanderbilt. Northern Illinois is not in my zone. So, I mean, looks like we can possibly try to get Marcus Peters. I mean, let's see what we got. Well, I know that we're going to try and offer cap up. It's a red. I'm going to see how far this is. They are not even interested in cap right now. Like, they are not even playing with that idea. I'm not going to give up my first round pick. Not yet, at least. Honestly, I'm not even fooling with them right now because I don't think that they're worth it. I need to get a cornerback that is a lot better than that. Chris Harris, where'd he go? 91. Went to Kansas. Let's go. But they've got a five. They're one of their team needs is actually cornerback. So I think we're gonna keep going. Joe Hayden, where'd he go? Florida. Vontae Davis, Illinois. Sean Smith would be such a huge guy to pick up, but I mean, he's 29 years old. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to drop off after this year. Josh Norman, I can't even remember where he went. Coastal Carolina, that's why. I didn't even check. Whatever. Boise State. That's in Utah. 87. What? I mean, that's a good. But cornerback is their first need, and they don't have a need for quarterback. I mean, they've got quarterback on their needs, but they've got corner above it. I don't see how this deal is going to go through with very many teams. Like right there, cornerback's their number one need. Right here, QB is their number one need. Patrick Peterson went to LSU. I knew that. Pac-Man Jones went to Georgia, West Virginia. Yeah. Will Jackson. I mean, there's not even nobody here that I'm looking for at corner. So, I mean, who else can I look at? Free safety. J.J. Wilcox went to Georgia Southern. Landon Collins. Tyvon Branch, where'd he go? Connecticut. Dan Scuda. I don't even know where Grand Valley State is, but I'm not even gonna look. Hey, Middle Tennessee State. That's also a place that's really near me. Sheldon Richardson. He went to Missouri. Tyson Jackson, Jaron Reed, Bama, and LSU. I should really know this stuff, but I don't. Adrian Claiborne went to Iowa. I think Iowa would fit in our zone. I mean, he's only a 76, so I mean, that would have been perfect if we could find a player in there. This is it. Desmond Trufant. QB is their number one need, and Desmond Trufant's an 89 overall. They're not even interested. I'm putting in 2 fifth-round draft picks, y'all. Slightly more interested. I'm going to do a 5th and a 4th for next year. I'm going to stop playing and give them what they want. I can't believe I'm about to do this. They still don't want it. What in the world? I'm giving them 2 draft picks. They just don't want him as a player. It's him. They do not want Colin Kaepernick. And I can't say that I blame them. That the deal's not going any higher than it is currently. That makes me upset because I honestly was so excited to try and make that deal, but it had no chance of going through. Duke Williams is a 78 overall from Nevada. I mean, Norris Jenkins. LSU. He went to LSU. I don't know where he went, but he's a 78, so I'm not even going to try to get him. I need to come out of here with something, like some sort of deal. Rashad Jones went to Georgia. Harrison Smith, where'd he go to? He went to Notre Dame, which is on Indiana. Oh my God. I'm going to see what happens when I try to put in Beckham, because honestly, let's go back to the Bears. They have their number 2 need is receiver, but their number 1 need is corner. So I mean, I don't know what I'll get. I could possibly try to look at their free safeties. They got Glover Quinn, who went to New Mexico, and that fits. So I mean, he's not a 93 plus, 95 plus, but I mean, at this point, I'm okay with it. They're not even interested in him. So I mean, what I can do is I can try to get rid of some of these junk players, like my backup left tackle, Tyrus Thompson. But I mean, and then they also have a need for right outside linebackers. I could put in Corey James. If they need a strong safety, I could put in Godfrey possibly. No, I can't put in Godfrey. I could put in Goldson. Try to trade off the injured guy. They're not interested in anybody, buddy. Throwing in a 5th round pick. They're getting more interested. The thing is, I don't have very many picks. And so I'm trying my hardest not, because I don't want to waste my 1st round pick. I don't want to do it, but I mean, they need a cornerback, and I know it completely defeats the purpose. And I mean, there's not even anybody here that they would want. Sheesh. Joey Wilson, I mean, he's a decent player. That was better. I mean, add in I feel like I'm offering him way too much right here for just one dude. And they're sort of interested in him. Sort of interested. Let's see what I can try to pick up here also. I mean, where'd Kirk Cousins go? I knew that. I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. He's 33 though. That's the only reason why I'm not looking at him. Oh my god. I really have no clue what to do here. Because, I mean, I really want this deal to go through. Glover Quinn? I don't even know. Yeah, he's 30, but I mean... I feel like we're just... Like, we just don't have enough to offer people. Jacoby Brissett, I mean, he... NC State... What I want to do is maybe just try to find a guy that sits in the 74 range that can... I mean, their number one need is a center. So, I mean... Maybe I can get a free safety off him. Dwight Lowry, he's 30, so I'm not even looking at him. 25 out of Bradley McDonald. He went to Kansas. I mean, I guess I can look at him. I mean, I can't find anybody who's... I received an invitation from Squid_623, who I have no clue who that is, but... Probably one of my brother's friends. Don't they know I'm busy? I'm gonna go back to trying to hit Chris Harris up. I mean, I feel like, I mean, I really... I'm gonna try and get I'm gonna try to throw a first round pick in. But I mean, that's not even doing enough for him. The moment when a first round pick isn't even worth the player. I mean, someone has to take this offer. This offer is too much not to just up and refuse. I mean, there's got to be someone who... Joe Hayden's 27, went to Florida. Brent Grimes is 33. Carl Joseph went to West Virginia. If only I could pick up Carl Joseph, man. I love that dude. Dude snapped over at West Virginia. I mean, I'm going to see if they'll take this offer for Sean Smith. I mean, they probably won't. That's in the green. Okay, okay. That is... So what else do they need? They need a center. They need middle linebackers. They need a defensive tackle. They need a left outside linebacker. They don't even need a quarterback, so I mean, Cap can leave. I mean, I'll see what I've got at center. I've got a 71 I can offer up. And then at D tackle, I can... I mean, both of these guys are... not great. Left outside linebacker, we got Greenway and Hayward. Both of those guys make our starters, really. Middle linebacker, we got Scooby, Mays. I can offer up Mays, see what they offer. It actually went down in interest. Who could I afford to get rid of? Like, that's really all the question is right now. Okay, so I'm gonna take Bergstrom out of this offer. Oh, they almost took it. They almost took the offer. I'm gonna see what was up with this. Okay, let's see. Let's see if they take Tyrone Crawford straight up for this. No. So they want that first round draft pick. So let's see what happens when I throw this center back in and take away the... No, not Max Unger. Don't want Max Unger to be back. Okay, so it is... I'm under the impression that this might be the only way that they'll take this offer. But it's so close, but they still won't take it. Oh my god. Yo, I think I'm going to have to get rid of my starting center for this. Because this deal is so close to coming through. Do I really, like, this is the time when I ask myself, do I really need Sean Smith? Do I need Sean Smith that bad that I'm going to give up all of this? I'm going to take away the draft pick, see what they do. Take away Tyler Crawford, throw the draft pick back in. Because if I'm getting rid of one huge player, I'm not going to get rid of two starters. Not in one trade. Or maybe I am. I'm going to try one more thing because I really don't want to get rid of both of these guys. I'm going to try and put in Cole. Just a junk player. Y'all, this is happening. Crawford. And then we're going back up here to the draft picks. Come on. Draft pick. Then center. We're putting Max Unger in. And this should go through. Okay. So we got Sean Smith. Was it worth it? Don't know. I mean, I got rid of Tyrone Crawford, who just snapped in the last game, and Max Unger. I mean, Max Unger took... I do not even want to go into how much Max Unger cost me to get him. And I traded him away for an 87 overall. So now I am going to try and get rid of Cap and Green. I mean, the Cowboys want him too. Could we get another trade on the Cowboys? What else can we try to pick up off you guys? Thomas Davis, you're 33 years old. I don't want you. And you went to Georgia. Martellus Bennett, Jalen Ramsey went to Florida State. Martavis Bryant. I mean, Ryan Robertson's 33. Dante Fowler, can't remember where you went. You went to Florida, that's right. I think he went to Clemson, but I mean, Abdul Kudus. Where's Fordham? Well, I think Fordham is in like New York or something. None of these guys are... I mean, Rodgers is too old. I think Mackenzie Alexander is a Clemson player. That's right. Mine's a 79 overall. And he went to Auburn. I need to get more than one. Like, I don't want to just leave with one trade, especially a trade that I'm not actually that... Like, I'm happy it happened, because now Sean Smith is going to snap for us, I hope. But, I mean, we don't really have a huge... Like, we already had offensive line issues, and now I feel like I'm just afraid to go in our next game because I don't know how amplified there's going to be. Like, I feel like our O-line issues are going to be so much worse now. Deshaun Gibson. Let's see what we can get going here. Like, weren't you guys just interested in him? That's weird. I actually did not ask for Malik Anderson to get traded. Thank you. Do not try to play me like that. I'm going to try and trade off a 5th round pick for Deshaun Gibson. If I had any higher of a pick, they would have taken this. They're not going to take this just because I do not have any more talented athletes. What do they need? They need a right tackle. I'm gonna try this. I honestly think that's all we got for trades, because I don't see any other players coming through here that are gonna fall in our laps. I mean, we've been struggling so hard to try and get the guys that we've gotten, and to barely be scratching the surface of any of the problems, it's sort of, at this point, almost counterproductive to try and do anything to stop it. Is he injured right now? Yeah. Not even going to go for it. And I couldn't go for it anyways because he's from Florida. Is anybody else familiar with the, where'd he go? With the Will Hill glitch, where no matter how many times you check that you set your settings to no pre-existing injury, he is still injured for like 30 weeks. Like, he still has like a 30-something week long injury, and I have no clue why. But I mean, I guess I can move Fanica up and then move Osemele in. So now, I mean, we've got the offensive line still isn't awful. It really isn't. I mean, yes. Well, I think why Gronk is hurt in your stream is because possibly, if I don't remember if you set pre-existing injury off, but Gronk just recently, like, I don't know if you were using preseason rosters or if you were using like this week's or like recent season rosters. I think you were, because if I remember correctly, Terrell Pryor was somewhere in your video, and Terrell Pryor doesn't appear anywhere in the game on preseason rosters at receiver, just because he didn't start playing receiver until like right before the preseason ended. I mean, now we've got a starter here. We got Sean Smith, Demarius Randall, Terrence Newman can stop playing for the other team. We're going to advance to the next week, which is week 7. And then after week 7, we'll only have 2 more weeks of... We'll have this week for trading. Big injury decision. Doctors have cleared Deshaun Goldson to play. Shoulder tear. I'm gonna keep starting Godfrey because Goldson is not ready. I don't use the safeties ever, and so having Deshaun Goldson's injury going from a 71 to a 60 is not going to be good. And then he could also get re-injured with that 78 injury and then the strength rating going down to a 55, he's just not going to be. He's not going to be anywhere near. Yeah, I got you, man. You're good. So we got this contract that we're working on. Jeff Tarp. Dude's 28 and he's asking for He's asking for 3.8 million over 2 years. That's a fair offer, but I'm gonna bump it up because I don't know what he's gonna ask for. He's happy to sign and continue to play for this great organization. I mean, honestly, did not think that he wouldn't be happy. So now we got to scout all these college players that are just happy to come to us. So honestly, let's look at the center position. Let's see what we got here. We actually haven't looked at the centers yet, so this could be a great opportunity if we could find anybody. There's not even a center. There are no centers that are in our zone. This dude, the 7th rounder. I mean, I'm putting everybody that is not a bust, and I'm throwing them on our. Everybody that's not a bust is jumping on a wagon. You know what I mean? Like this dude, not jumping on because he's a bust. And the reason why I'm so quick to look at these guys that are down on a list is because I'm just trying to look around and find some sort of gems. Like I want to find someone who's way better than they're supposed to be. Like I would love to find an undrafted player, a guy that's supposed to be undrafted, that ends up being rated as a like 4th round pick. Because that would be huge for our team. To have that kind of a player. This dude could be decent. B+ power move. I mean, I'm gonna eye watch him just for safety. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at the roster. Receiver, so we got Anderson is out for the next 3 weeks, I think now? No, he's out for 4 now. And then we got Strong, Beckham, and Richardson starting. I might put, I mean, everything in common sense says to throw Kadeem Carey and keep Kadeem Carey in at running back. But the dude has an 84 speed. And I need DeAnthony Thomas at his speed. So I want to try and start to sub these guys in, have DeAnthony Thomas starting, and then, well, I need to figure out how we get when Barner's out. Barner's going to be out as long as, like, Kenyon Barner and Malik Anderson are coming back in the same week. They'll both be back in week 11, I believe. But, I mean, not really much that I can do, really. I mean, DeAnthony Thomas starting, Cap is not. But I am going to put Cap on trade block. And then, same thing for Dorial. The trade block is how I'm going to be able to get. And that's what I can do. I could put Beckham on the practice squad if I wanted to. Not that I want to. I mean, I really do, but I don't at the same time.
Can you put these in front of the door?
But
Yeah. Put the new guy in front of the door.
okay. But we've got a huge test. The Seahawks, don't know who the Seahawks have because we didn't check, but the Seahawks have their huge defense. The defense is always great. Always a huge defense. So, just excited about it, I guess, but at the same time sort of nervous because I'm not trying to get blown out after getting this huge pickup. So, I mean, that's the uniforms we're rocking with. They look nothing like each other, so there shouldn't be any sort of like uniform confusion, really. I'm a level 1 coach, mostly because I can't get XP. D'Anthony Thomas, I'm hoping the dude snaps because I have him starting over Kadeem Carey, a running back who honestly should be really good. He isn't playing really well.
Hello, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale.
If this game turns out well, I might play one more game. Probably not, but I might.
Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee and they'll start.
Cover 3 and cover 2 man. We'll have a boost against cover 3. Okay. Running the receivers and the tight ends will have a boost against cover 3 get today. And the defense will have a boost when calling cover 2 man. And I'm always playing cover 2. So they've got Tyrod Taylor in. So I mean, I guess I'll start it out playing cover 2 man if I'm going to have a boost. I'm just being honest.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Now Taylor on first down. And Daniels has it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe.
Definitely not the start that I was looking for me.
And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And able to get this one across the 45.
I don't even know where Smith is. Is that Smith? That's Sean Smith right there, number 30. Yeah, that's Sean Smith right there.
Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They run to the rookie. Here's Elliott. And he takes it across midfield.
Oh, and they've got Ezekiel Elliott too, so.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Second down, just 1 yard to go.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And he gets this one all the way down.
This is going to be a defensive battle.
A big pickup there on the run.
It is so obvious to look and figure, like you can tell
Last year, and he's taken that from the college.
that we got rid of a big defensive asset.
Last season with Ohio State, over 1,800 yards, only one game.
You can tell that our D-line is struggling now because we got rid of Crawford. I was afraid that would happen. I didn't know.
And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start.
I didn't know if maybe it would be like a thing that we wouldn't really notice for a minute, but no. Cole is immediately struggling.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run. Leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
This is going to be a pass, I feel like, but I don't want to.
For the guy carrying the ball.
Run for it with Elliott.
It didn't matter. Crawford would have been able to shed the luck, but I mean, we got to figure out a way to win without him now because he's gone. We traded him for another asset.
And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how culminating?
I forgot to change the playbook. I just realized I forgot to change the Patriots playbook.
Running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
They'll bring it back to just about the 20.
Now we got to see how bad we're going to miss Max Unger on offense, because I mean, I feel like it's going to be a struggle to play. I mean, Kelechi Osemele is an 80-something, but I mean, our guard position is going to be struggling, definitely. Yeah, we had, that guy came straight from the guard spot. Sheesh. Starting to regret a little bit because, I mean, Sean Smith didn't really do anything on the first drive, but I mean, you can't expect a dude to make an instant impact sometimes. Sometimes it's just going to take a minute. That's why we had Thomas. Thomas is playing well. Thomas is helping. Plays like that are what we need to rely on right now. We couldn't even stop them from. I feel like we just we took a step forward with the defensive pickup, but then again we took a step back with losing the players on offense that we did. I can't even get the ball off to anybody. It's like they're playing so aggressively. Don't know what this is. Don't know if it's man coverage. Let's go, Mike. If that was man coverage, which if I knew that if it was man coverage, one of two guys was going to be open. Either Mariani was going to get open or Beckham was going to get open, and it ended up being Mariani, so I'm okay with that.
Tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be quick and run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Let's go! And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This one complete left side to Green.
Come on, Dorial.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd downs. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Good job. I'm trying so hard to not make any stupid mistakes, because if I make any dumb mistakes, then we're going to lose this game. Good job, Paul. Let's see, can I get the right read? Yeah, I think this is a good formation for this. Nope. I couldn't get a block. All I needed was a block. Good job, Gronk. Not gonna lie, that was major cheese, but
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a
so
defense has it 6-yard line, 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side.
I can't let them hold us to this.
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
It's like none of the players on the Seahawks are the real players, but they've got the same defensive quality as they always do, and it just amazes me because it's like none of your players are the players that play for you. Oh, that's
Interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
I'm going for this. I have to.
Run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They run with Thomas.
Let's go. DeAnthony Thomas was fast enough to score. Let's go. I'm so sorry, Brad. I will never make fun of you for going for it again.
And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Well, they just put a little
16 play drive. Wow.
4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys. And we know
Sorry for the snapping. My dog is getting into things.
here, even if we don't get it, good field position.
I'm trying not to like yell at him over the camera because that'll be weird.
They put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
And out now come the Seahawks.
I don't know. I said camera over the stream.
They did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman.
Hey, let's go. Hopefully hopefully the quality of the linebackers can start to compensate for the lack of quality in the D-line now. I might actually have to go back to a 3-4 to make up for this.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the
Might have to. Not that I want to, but I might have to.
yards, and it moves the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Because I love playing in a 4-3.
Offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's go, Paysinger.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards.
Spence snaps. He snaps every single game.
To go here, 2nd and 13.
Like, if he's not a Pro Bowl linebacker at the end of the season, I don't know. Probably won't be, though, because we haven't been able to win a game. Right now, we're tied, so, I mean, I hope that we can pull something off.
To start things out. To throw is Taylor. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald.
I was right there.
Taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down and 10 now for the offensive team. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because
Ezekiel Elliott just broke that tackle.
a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap. The gap between the center and the guard on either side.
Let's go.
Both sides. Control that. You're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves it.
That's the best part, right? That's when he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see
review.
that one more
Throw
time.
that again, coach. Look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9 yard.
Dude just keeps on churning and getting more and more yards. Dude's getting 9 yards a carry. That's insane. 3rd and 7. I don't know if if a man coverage is the best thing to do here. I'm calling it anyways because it gives us a good Just give them the touchdown so I can get back in. I'm okay with having with letting them score here.
On the year, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their...
Just trying my hardest to get some sort of,
The Cardinals offense now works...
to get consistency. Because, I mean, we had a long drive just now.
Just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive...
If that was anybody else, that would have been picked. If that would have been thrown to Jalen or Dorial, anybody else would have been picked off. If I could have gotten the ball at square, it would have been a lot better. Yeah, that would have been strong, I believe. Yeah, it would have been strong. If I would have gotten the ball to Jalen, then it would have been good. 4 yards. That's good. 3rd and 6.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Paul Richardson was wide open. Don't be yelling.
Here's Tom
Don't be doing that. That's not cool.
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Let's see if we can make a defensive play. You know what I mean? Just like a pick, something. Like we need some sort of defensive stop.
So last time they'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Stop the 9, y'all. Let's go.
Has the advantage. Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see them bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
That last play could have been such... That offensive play, like I can't forget that play. That was a... Right there, that was a perfect play to stop them. I rushed in the gap. The gap was too big, and I couldn't hold him. I was coming in too hot. Gap was too large. Oh, they're gonna give me a face mask or a holding on the offense. One of the two. Let's go.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
This is huge.
Taylor will throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll bring
Good job, Demarius.
right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
For a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Who's gonna be...
One small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Taylor. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get it.
Let's go. 3rd down. 3rd down.
23.
Who's injured? Oh no, Adam Hayward's out.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the
I think that means Scooby's in, y'all. I think Scooby Wright's in.
step aside. An extra DB added here for the
Oh, it's Tarp.
Blitzer play coverage. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. A dump off.
Let's go. 4th down.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the
So now we get to see Tarpinian for the first time this season.
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
He was decent during the preseason, but I mean, nothing special.
It's taken to the 26.
he wasn't really the reason why we did so bad during the preseason. I mean, dislocated elbow. I mean, that injury might be one that he'll be out for like a week, 2 weeks. I don't think he'll be out for the rest of the season or anything like that. I think he should be okay. So. This dude's a running back. He's not supposed to be able to get 8 yards, like chump change. That was 1 yard, so I mean.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
Here's the thing. If I can score right now. If I can score right now, like in this drive, then there's a chance that I could get the ball back after halftime because, I mean, I have possession after halftime during the second half. I get possession during second half. And so if I can score here, then there's a chance that I could use that possession to... Oh, come on. Huge disappointment. Like, I don't know how you have such a huge height advantage. Like, 6-point height advantage. I mean, I get that he's not as fast. Let's go. Let's go. That's like the highlight of the season right now for Burke. That was a huge play. Like being able to scramble out there. That was... If it wasn't for the fact that I've done like 4 lesson times in this episode, I would have done another one there. Because, I mean, y'all have seen me do that before. Y'all have seen me do the little like scramble move. Doriel scored. We're tied going into. We're gonna be tied going into halftime as long as nothing else goes wrong, y'all. The Seahawks are a division rival, so I mean, this could be huge for us. I don't know what their record is right now, but I mean, if there's someone that we want to win against, it's our division rivals. Sit down, dude. Only 1 yard pass, so I mean, I'm gonna do this corner blitz with Demarius, and it'll send Tark out. That was the one time I didn't need a blitz that I blitzed. And
the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Come on, y'all. And it's Scooby, too.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last year.
Okay, so what do we got? We got...
Making good decisions, distributing the ball, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Put the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional professional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
Let's see if they can disrupt it here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result,
Okay.
the drive continues.
I mean, I can still leave it tied going into halftime,
They ran a crossing route
possibly.
offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you? And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got time. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab
I knew that would be incompleted. There's no reason to call a timeout because I mean we didn't complete the pass.
The ball is thrown, and you're the defender. You've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I should have tried to get it to Doriel. I mean, Doriel probably would have caught it.
Here offensively, and then just continue there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Now Sproles. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense.
One thing I have noticed though, no mistakes, and we're really close.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them the lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects it to.
I don't care. Give them that route.
He wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Well, he can fling them on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining.
I think I need to start upgrading players' awareness rating because players have, like, there's no reason why these players aren't making plays themselves.
First down. And that'll be incomplete.
Good job, good job.
Seconds remaining now.
Thank you for dropping that, buddy.
To Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 2nd down.
Right now they're in punt range. They can't kick a field goal, so it can't go 24-14. They can, the most they can do is have it stay 21-14. Now they probably could. Now they're probably going to hit a field goal.
Get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, it's Taylor. He's got time in the pocket. Over the middle to Smith. And brought down.
Let's go.
Before they're inside.
They couldn't stop the clock again in time, so
LR halftime interrupted, and we are
here we go. We get another we get the chance with the ball after halftime. See what Mark can do with this.
Mark Mariani.
He gets amazing blocking. Gets us up to the 31. Wow, that was like an entourage, y'all.
30-yard line.
One more dude in front of us to block, and we would have broke loose. Honestly, I feel like we were doing that good.
Of the second half, we'll see what, if any, adjustments.
In this game, we are like that close.
Usually come down to, guys, we did pretty well in the first half. Play with that intensity, with that
Like,
focus, and we'll adjust anything else that's still at us in the second half.
Second drive here.
I feel like we're playing really well.
They'll look to throw. And no escaping this time. It's hit.
As soon as I say that we get sacked for 10 yards.
Derek Marks in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And the defense
Okay.
can get pressure again.
3rd and 13.
It's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one. It's intercepted. It's off by Captain Netherland. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A look at the offense now.
Okay.
Back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
There was nothing I would have been able to do with that pick.
It's a thing to behold, but sometimes you see why they're going deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I was quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. separation. Not quite the same in many cases. Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy, because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him. Yeah, when you make 9.
Like, I just need an interception. I don't know how I just picked up Sean Smith and he's been absolutely absent.
He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
Here's the option going right. Stepping up, he's going to keep.
Like, has anybody else noticed how absent he has been in this game?
Around the 2. So the run moves the chains, and here we go.
Like, I could use a pick or a good tackle, something. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, we're fine right now. I mean, there's no reason to start panicking, because it's not like it's not like we're too far to come back from. They've got so many veterans. Hey, look who's back.
Seahawks add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here. As this
Long story short, we were doing good, and then it was a bad throw.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up.
But we're still in really good position. We can still come back. There's no need for me to worry. But Sean Smith so far has been absolutely absent in this game. Like, nothing. He has not shown up at all.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Joke's on you, buddy. I don't know anybody named Julie.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And the offense lining up.
Where the kids can't get it. Not gonna lie, I use that phrase all the time.
He'll look to throw.
Awful throw.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Are you already done recording?
Here, press coverage, look defensively. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, any sort of space and I would have been gone. I couldn't have.
On the carry, good pickup on 1st down. And the offense moving
Huh, I would have assumed that it would have taken a little bit longer.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
That was a first down. That had to have been a first down.
5. It's 3rd down.
Are you kidding me?
Play offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult
I can't just stop at field goal, because I mean we're the deficit.
So you have to have discipline in order to
But I mean we can't overthrow receivers either. So I mean don't know what to do there.
zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have it.
I love Burke and everything, but I mean he's getting closer and closer to the chopping block each day.
Tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4. They come out here in the aisle. They're set up to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
I was about to say if Gronk can't make this play, then this franchise is doomed.
4th down. And quickly, they get to the line. first down. And his throw
That's pass interference. He didn't even look.
is all-pro tight end Rob Gronkowski. And now it's second down.
That is such huge pass interference. That is something you really, that is something that's really rare to see in this game. You don't ever see a pass interference call.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete.
Come on, Paul Richardson.
Nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they
I don't know if maybe my sliders have pass interference like really low, or if it's just a really rare call because I don't ever see it happen. It probably isn't rare, but
Get off the field. So here we go down. Extra defensive back in there.
it seems like I just don't see it a lot.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for someone to throw.
Come on. It's 4th and 10. I just have to kick the field goal.
Ball drops incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
17 to 28.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say. Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense.
So I mean, 17-28. It's not bad.
3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win.
Oh, by the way, we have another injury. Adam Hayward is out, our starting middle linebacker. So now we have Tarpin.
The last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there was some.
Are you kidding?
defense, and they
He's all alone, Tyrod Taylor, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyrod Taylor, 75 yards, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their
Like,
defense
what even happened there?
on the field.
I don't know what that was. Was that like a QB power, or was that like a pass play that broke down too quickly?
we need to get some rest sometime.
Was that a read option?
Kickoff team on the field now as they will
Because I've never... Because it started out like it was going to... Like the screen started like it was a pass play. And then real quick it switched up to something else, and I've never seen that happen before. And then
Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back.
it just went downhill real quickly, really quickly.
What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused
This is the weirdest episode I've ever had before.
I think so. That has to happen. You got to make some changes because in the first half they were pretty effective. But the second
That should have been a face mask. Like that should have been a face mask for Gronk, but
get off the gas a little.
you know,
Got this thing, and that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Green Beckham hands it over the middle.
that probably should have been a face mask also.
On first. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Like I don't know. I mean, there's only one safety here.
Set up to throw. Surveying the field. Looking for strong, and it's intercepted.
Okay, how does a receiver with 90 catching traffic
And he may want to track down that football because
and 90 spectacular catch
You're saying that's going
drop every single catch that is not wide open to him?
to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
Like,
In the back seven on
I wouldn't have thrown that pass to him if his stats weren't as high as they were.
and after the play on the ground,
Like, he has a 90 catch in traffic,
It's a good play by the guys on the defensive
and that is the only reason why I threw that pass,
side. That changes
and it still got picked.
now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's going to probably think about going to the air instead of
Sheesh.
the ground game.
Just fall over, everybody.
inside the 35-yard line.
I honestly have no clue what I need to do with this team.
The defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition.
I might declare this. We might have to declare this franchise a failure and start something else, because nobody is going to want to watch this.
Come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Again, it's Elliott. Fighting him off.
Just right up through the trash.
Screw this franchise.
For the Seattle touchdown.
make Paxton great again. Yeah, if I drafted a team and just did my own thing with it, then I feel like we could do decent.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
No restrictions.
What he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
I'm just gonna finish this game out because who knows what can happen. I mean, who knows? We can get like 4 more injuries. That could be like a record. Something can go in the record books for this franchise. Besides, like, on their way to being the second team to go 0-16 in NFL history, but. Yes, because this is definitely not how I would have built my team. I liked the idea of doing a theme, and I feel like the theme thing wasn't a bad idea, but I feel like it was just the wrong theme. But also, if I would have picked a different college, like if I would have picked like every player, like just all I can draft is players from Ohio State or all I can draft is players from Alabama, then obviously my team would have been stacked. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's just because I did pick something that I thought would be difficult, but it just was impossible. There's no way that this was a good idea. I bulleted that. It should have been a lob. That is all me. Well, I might redraft, like, I might just, like, end this stream and then start another stream and just redraft. You know what I mean? Start another series, and this one, and that next series will take the place of this one. But honestly, I have found a lot of players on this series that I want to re-pick up. Like EO, definitely want him. Demarius Randall, definitely want Demarius. Yeah, that's something that I might do a separate restriction series. I might just do a fantasy draft series as a side series and just do a normal team. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I was not aware of that.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
I feel like one place where I messed up in this franchise, I feel like I got rid of Brock Osweiler way too quickly. I feel like... Come on. Like, I feel like we could have kept Osweiler, and even if we didn't use him, we could have traded him for something. Because honestly, I just cut him. Like, I did nothing with him. I just now thought of that. I didn't trade him for anything. I just cut a 78 overall quarterback. I mean, there was no
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
there was no use. I didn't get any use out of him. I just took him off the team. And I feel like if I would have kept him, because I mean, I traded Nick Foles, and Nick Foles got me an offensive lineman. I feel like I didn't make the best the best decisions.
This is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. Called a gain of 13 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And now they're in a hurry. Looking to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. The guy that
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start. I'm probably gonna do the draft stream tomorrow. Not the draft stream. I'll probably just do another team. Just use. Just use a team. I don't know who yet. Probably someone who's not the greatest, but sort of decent.
his progressions, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8.
Gronk legit just stole the ball. Like I wasn't trying to throw it to Gronk. I was trying to throw it to whoever was running across the field.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Thank you, Oselele, for getting hit in the back of the head.
To Mark Mariani there. And that'll bring up 2nd.
How do you know who I was trying to throw it to? It literally hit a lineman in the back of the head. Like it didn't go anywhere near a receiver.
In this situation, the rush
Like did they just take it from the general direction?
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. That's caught at the 1.
Good job, Dorial. What I wanted to do is on Madden 16, I had a team that I took, and it took me a good 2 months to make it. It was a team of all superheroes and supervillains from DC. So it was everybody but Batman, because Batman was the head coach. If I would have done a series with that would have been such a fun series to do. It was like Superman was my middle linebacker, the Flash was my running back, Green Arrow was my QB. It was such a fun franchise to make and to play. But I didn't think about doing YouTube at the time, so I honestly could have done the franchise, but I didn't. I could have made a YouTube series out of it, and it would have been enjoyable and fun to do, but I just didn't think about it. But that would have been such a fun thing to do. And then as soon as I did it, I discovered that someone else on YouTube was doing something like it. A YouTuber called Yo Boy Pizza had a Flash franchise and an Incredible Hulk franchise. And so it was a little bit less fun. Because I thought it was like the most original thing, and then I found out that there was a dude that did it twice. And then a dude had like a what if series where he just played like one single game with players.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's
What I think I'm going to do, because I've been figuring out what I'm going to do with the franchise. I think I'm going to do a relocation franchise, just as my main franchise. Something similar to like Nighthawks or Dreadnoughts, but not those teams. Like maybe move them to like Ireland or something. I don't know.
Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that will hit and continue out of bounds.
Just when the game couldn't get any more lopsided, y'all.
So out now come the Cardinals. Last time they were out, they scored.
I wish Madden, like, I know that everybody says this, but I wish Madden had, I wish Madden had a team creator like NCAA does. Damn. I'm so glad I'm going to be done with this series. Oh my god. You're 6'5". 6'5". So Brad, what do you say about me giving you Malik Anderson to use? I can send you pictures of his stats. Because I feel like it'll be too repetitive for me to have him in another franchise. And if I get rid of this franchise, I can bring him back into career mode. You know what I mean? And what you can do is, because nobody's going to know who he is, you can just take and you can take like a picture of a rookie or a player that was like created from Madden and not like an actual player, use their face and then create him that way. That way it'll look like he was just a player that was created like 2 years ago or something. Just let me know how you feel about it.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
I'm going to let this clock run down. I am done with the series. I am so done with this franchise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some sleep because it's 2 in the morning currently. I'm not even going to worry about doing any of this stuff because I'm not going to be doing this franchise anymore. So but I'm not sure what team I'm going to use yet. What I think I'm going to do is for the relocation franchise, I think that before I even start the video, I'm going to have the team picked out because I don't have enough subscribers to have a poll or anything. So I mean, as a franchise he could be in during that's fully confidential. I'll tell you on Twitter. Okay. Very confidential. But, I'll probably just let you help me pick out the team that we pick for the not for like the relocation franchise. Instead of, because whenever your Dreadnoughts franchise is called a relocation franchise, but we always just call it the Dreadnoughts. And so, like, right now when I went to say relocation, I said Dreadnoughts instead. It's not going to be the Dreadnoughts franchise, it's going to be the relocation franchise. And I will be picking a team other than the Dreadnoughts, or the Nighthawks, or the Black Knights, or the Red Dragons, I believe, is who Tank is on. But, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all of the scouting done. That way we can start in the NFL draft of of the next season. So instead of just me picking aimlessly at players, I will actually have scouted guys. So that's how this is going to go. I am sorry that this series was such a bust. I really wanted this to work out. I feel like if we would have put more time into it, put a couple more games in it, then it would have been eventful. But I don't have the subscriber numbers to afford people to stop watching currently. If people stop watching me now, then it's going to be hard for me to get another chance at this. So I need to find something that people will be interested in. So, yeah, just pair them. Just text me on Twitter, whatever your confidential series is. And then we can work out a way to figure out how I'm going to go about my next Madden series, because this one is officially over. So, it is buck-eye-nutz 55 with this 2 hour and 45-minute long stream that one person showed up to. Thanks, y'all. If you have any questions about anything, watching this series, watching any other series, let me know. If there's something that you want to see more often, if there's something that you want to see less of, if there's something that you just want to see me play in general, then let me know in the description, in the comments. If you like what you see, like it and subscribe, please. Visit my boy Pear and Crow. That's it. See y'all.